What's up everyone? Paul, Bama Trail Riders, here with Adam Brown. We're doing a little install on the Wildcat. If you've seen in the last few videos, I have absolutely torn up the bottom of my machine. The stock skid plate is absolutely ruined. I'll put a few clips in so you can see what kind of abuse it's been taking. Right there? But what we have today is a full factory UTV half-inch skid plate and rock sliders. Go through just a little overview on the install and hopefully test it out soon at Stony Lonesome this weekend. Alright, well, before we get started, Adam Brown pointed this out when he was unpacking it. This packaging is phenomenal. So first, we get a really good instruction sheet. Every single piece is labeled with what it is, and every single bag of hardware is labeled and separated for what part it corresponds to, and stickers. All right, this is really cool. Not only that, everything was really well packaged, especially for parts that are designed to be beat against rocks.
Okay, so first we got to come on this paper right here. They have it in the side bolts with sliders. You have your M6-10 20mm flange bolts. That's these right here. That's in the sliders. If you look on this paper, you have your A spots. You got to do your A spots and then put the main slide that's right here and bolt it up and secure it. This way you can get your spots to drill. When you drill, you're going to have one size above a 3/16 bit, and it's going to be a 13/64 drill bit. And then you're going to have to also have a 1/4-20 tap. The 1/4-20 tap is going to be for your front section. That's just threaded, no self-tapping bolts. The rest of it uses self-tapping bolts.
Hey guys, we're just gonna go down here. We're about roughly halfway done with the main skid plate. I'm gonna give you a quick update on how we did things just a little bit differently.
Alright, the instructions told you to put the longer bolts here for the side skids in and go ahead and mount them and not do the side skids. Well, I found that if you go ahead and you take the shorter bolts that's in the main skid and you go ahead and mount them and get them mounted, there's you got 4 right here across the front, 2 right here, and then 1 right here, then 1 right there. If you go ahead and mount those and hold your skid up, this is going to be for your rear skid right here to help hold it up to here. And if you look, you already have holes in some of the spots. These already had the holes already drilled in it too as well. And then your front skid's going to go right here, and you're going to have to drill and tap this out once you get your front skid mounted to fit the bolts. So what we're going to start on next is we're going to go ahead and put the longer bolts in and go ahead and mount our side skids on. And he's about to come around this side over here, and we'll go through how to mount the side skids on. Okay, right here where it has it, it even tells us the right side or the left side. They put an arrow on the front. It's pretty dummy proof. You got 4 bolt holes right here. This is going to slide up under here like so. And so that's your rock slide. Then you're going to come down here and you got 4 bolts. 2 that are self-tapping and then 2 that are not. The 2 that are not is going where your factory hardware has already went. So you just kind of got to figure out how everything's going. We'll return once we get it mounted. Okay, now on the last bolt on your rocker panel, so you got your rocker panel here. If that bolt put in, that one, this one, and this one put in, your back bolt right here, you're gonna have to drill. You drill it with a 13/64 drill bit. Also, if you look on this paper right here, all four corners that have the star, corner there, corner there, corner there, and corner there, you're gonna have to drill with that same drill bit. Anywhere you see a star, there and there, it's gonna have to be drilled. These, they'll mount, they'll be fine. Your front diff, you're gonna have to drill. But the front diff gonna be with, you're gonna have to use a 13/64 drill bit with a 1/4 20 tap. Do 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 do. Okay, well you see we got the rear skid mounted. Got ahead of the ball game. These 3 bolts right here is in the main skid bolt plates. This bolt right here, this bolt right here, and the ones on the back right here are all in the rear. These are on the rear also, but you have to drill these 2 holes out. And then that's all to the rear skid. You just leave these out, slide it in here, line the holes up, bam, 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 thank you ma'am. Right here too and here. And then you tighten it all up and then you're good to go. We're about to start on the front now. All right, so we moved on to the front diff. We took a drill bit and we drilled it out right here. Drilled a hole right here, hole here, hole here, and hole here. Got 2 more to drill up here once we get this mounted. We took a 1/4 tap and tapped the holes out. And now we're about to bolt it up and install the front differential plate. That would be the whole install of how you do installing a Wildcat.
Hey guys, we just finished up the install of the factory UTV 1/2-inch UHMW skid plate and rock sliders on the Wildcat XX. Big thanks to Adam Brown for lending me his air-conditioned garage in the dead of summer in Alabama.
Roll Tide.
There we go. So overall, the install went pretty well. The instructions, a little unclear in a few places. Overall though, not bad. If I had any recommendations, I would say maybe include the drill bits needed for the install with the hardware if possible. Other than that, everything else was included, well labeled.
Yeah.
Nothing really unexpected happened.
No, it's all pretty good. I would also probably make recommendations to make it where you can change your oil a little easier.
That is one concern I have. With the Wildcat XX, your oil filter is underneath the rear skid plate, and to access it, you got to drop the rear skid plate. But with them being self-tapping bolts, I don't necessarily want to do that. So there may be a follow-up video in the future when I get a solution figured out for that one. I think there might be enough clearance now where I can just reach in underneath the skid plate and up to the engine. But so let's go and take a look at the final product. So the 1/2-inch skid plates, very nice, very well made. And if you get all this while your machine's fairly new, this kind of damage probably won't happen, because you see the main skid plate overhangs pretty good. Seems like it'll do a great job of protecting the very exposed rocker panels on this machine. Another shot here where you can kind of see where they overhang for the exposed rocker panels and some of the damage that has happened to this machine with a factory rock sliders and skid plate. Let's see, the rear skid plate is significantly wider and offers a lot more protection than the factory skid plate. The factory skid plate stopped at the frame tubing. That's a nice touch. Overall, I'm very impressed. Factory UTV, you made a pretty good product. Thanks again to Adam, helping with the install, and by help I mean doing 90% of the work. Subscribe to Bama Trail Riders, more parts install videos, and here very shortly you'll see this machine get abused some more, and follow up on how these skid plates perform compared to the junk that came on it from the factory. Appreciate it, guys.
Along with the talent getting abused in the back.
Yes. on to Talon. Take care, guys.